Hopefully you guys can hear us in the studio. We're just about ready to get started. Says the live stream is good on the YouTube channel.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kirsty says we got sound, so you ready, Josh?
Bear River High School Sports is a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome in, Bears fans. It's a huge game tonight for the Bear River Bears as they're going to match up against the Skyview Bobcats. We're here in Smithfield, just over the mountain. As again, the Bears are going to kick off Region 11 play tonight. That'll be the schedule the rest of the way, as all Region 11 teams, as both teams tonight look to make a big statement and prepare for the state tournament, which I'm sure both teams have high aspirations to be there. And currently right now, Skyview ranked in the top 2 in 4A, and the Bears currently in the top 8. Josh, joining me on the broadcast tonight, as always, great to have you. Should be a fun one tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. It's one you circled on the calendar when the schedule came out. This is a big matchup. I think our first 2 big matchups in region are going to be kind of a table setter for the Bears. You know, you're at Skyview tonight, and then you've got at Ridgeline next week. So big game to start region playoff.
All right, we'd like to thank some of our great sponsors for tonight's game. Tonight's game is being live streamed, so we have video and audio for tonight's game, and that is being powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. Also, if you'd like to watch the live video stream, you can find that at cashvalleydaily.com. For the latest news, scores, and replays of tonight's game, visit cashvalleydaily.com or download the new Cache Valley Daily mobile app, Cache Valley's premier choice for local news. Again, the live stream, if you go to cashvalleydaily.com, click on sports, click on Bear River. You can click on the live stream. It'll take you to our YouTube live feed of the game tonight. Let's get right into the pregame show, which is sponsored by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Special thanks to Kent's Market. Well, the first thing to talk about, Josh, is really it's Bear River against Skyview, a highly anticipated matchup, and Skyview has been impressive to start this season.
Sorry, Trent didn't hit my button. Absolutely they have. I mean, there's a reason why Skyview has been picked by basically anybody that has any say in 4A basketball to be one of the teams playing for a state championship. It basically has come down, everybody's picked either them or Dixie. And there's a reason for it. This is a good basketball team that we're going to face here tonight. They've got some players that can flat out ball. And it's going to be a good matchup for the Bears. It's going to be a tough matchup, and one that, you know, it's really going to test where we're at in region and kind of what we need to improve on as we progress through region.
So just a little recap for both teams. For those of you who may not know where both teams stand currently, the Bears overall have a record of 9-3. They're 6-0 on their home court and 3-3 away from Memorial Gymnasium. The Bears are coming off a 3-game winning streak, so they've won their last 3. Most recently, a nice win against Judge Memorial at their place, which we've seen Kyver Jensen the last couple of games score 34 and 25 points respectively, and Garrick Marble as well, 22 and 13 in the last game. So the Bears are hitting their stride a little bit here. Some great offensive and defensive performance. Skyview, on the other hand, is also undefeated at home, 5-0 here on their home court, and they've gone 5-2 on the road with an impressive, I would say, non-conference, non-region schedule. They've played some tough teams, done really well. They went down south, I know, and kind of put put the hit on some of those Southern Utah teams. So both teams coming into this game hot and playing their best basketball. Is this one of those games, Josh, where for the Bears, yes, it's Skyview, yes, it's on the road, but is it a good thing that this is the first region game for the Bears?
I think it is. I mean, I think you're coming into this game with a lot of confidence. You've played some very good teams recently, especially coming off the Judge win, which you handled Judge fairly easy, and Judge, I think, has got a chance to win the 3A state title. So you've got a lot of confidence coming into this game, but this is, if you want to compare it, this is like Utah State playing Alabama, in my opinion. I mean, it's been 5 years since Bear River has beat Skyview. That includes the year that Bear River played for a state championship. Oh, and by the way, the team that beat Bear River in the state championship was Skyview. So Skyview seemed to have Bear River's number over the last little while, and you hope tonight. I do like our chances. I think this is one of the more well-rounded teams that Bear River has had in that 5-year span. So you got to come out and get a hot start tonight and see if you can't kind of put the Giant to bed a little bit early.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back for more of our Kent's Market pregame show. You're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show on your home for Bear River Bears basketball, 104.9 The Ranch.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113 Equal Housing Lender.
Whether it's before or after the football game, make sure to stop in to Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. We have all the Coke and Pepsi products you need. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at Castelite.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. Bear River Mutual.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We've got about 7 minutes before tip-off here between the Skyview Bobcats and our Bear River Bears. One thing I wanted to talk about, Josh, leading up to this game is kind of Skyview's offensive efficiency. If you look at their stats for the season, they shoot just over 50% from the field. That's combined 2-point and 3-point shots. They shoot it extremely well once you get inside the 3-point line at 61%. The one thing they don't do great is shoot the three. That's only at 31%. For me, I think one of the keys for the Bears going into this game is, can their defense hold Skyview below their average shooting percentage? And if they do that, I think they've got a chance to be in this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think that's got to be the game plan going into it. And I think to do that, what you have to do is you have to force Skyview to take shots 15 feet or farther away from the basket. They've got a couple players that are really efficient inside. Tanner Davis is, I believe, like 61% at 2-point, which is just outstanding. So I think you're dead on there, Trent. I think you've got to force Skyview to take outside jump shots. If you can do that, if you can force Skyview to take, I would say, 50% of their shots from 15 feet or farther, you've got a good chance to win this ballgame tonight.
Some of the key contributors for the Bobcats so far on this season, Tanner Davis and Logan Deal have been the primary scorers for Skyview. Tanner Davis comes into this game. Their most recent game against Bonneville, he scores 25 points on 9 of 12 shooting, and Logan Dill throws in 15 points on 6 of 10 from the field. So, again, in that game, those two shoot an extremely high percentage, and their team shoots 53% from the field. What's going to be the key for the Bears in dealing with Davis and Deal?
Well, so you look at it, and obviously they don't shoot a great three-point percentage, and I've gone back and watched a few of their games. They work the ball inside a lot more, a lot of kind of cuts and inside shooting. So to do that, it's going to be a different defensive setup for the Bears tonight. We've become so accustomed to seeing Kyber Jensen, Jace Roberts, Owen Olsen, these guys force their guards to take bad shots. Well, I think Skyview's going to try to go inside a lot more, so you're going to have big games out of Garrick Marble. You're going to have big games out of Braden Ritter. Heath Brown's going to have to step up inside to eliminate that inside scoring that Skyview is capable of. And if you can eliminate that, then it's going to do what we talked about and force Skyview to take outside shots, which is something they're not comfortable with. So for tonight, for the Bears to be successful, you've got to have Skyview take outside shots, and to do that, you have to have Garrick Marble and Braden Ritter step up on the inside and have big defensive games.
And for the Bears, what's going to be the key for them offensively? Is this a game, Josh, where the Bears are going to have to try and outscore the Bobcats, or are they going to have to rely on their defense to find a way to hold Skyview down?
You know, I think the first quarter is going to tell us a lot. I would actually say the first 3 minutes are going to tell us a lot. Because to me, a team like Skyview that's so efficient on the offensive end and scores so many points, I think they're averaging like 69 points a game or something like that, I would almost, if I was Coach Shaw, want to get into a little bit of a gutter game with them a little bit and kind of force them to make a lot of turnovers and really kind of a back and forth. Now, with that being the case, because they are an efficient team, I don't think you're going to get that, so you're going to have to score. Now, the good thing with the Bears is over the last 2 games, we have seen somebody that has established themselves as a go-to guard that when you say, hey, we need a bucket, he's able to go and get that, and that's Kyber Jensen. So I do like that. You've seen that next step in the Bears' evolution of their offense. But to me, you've got to keep Skyview right around 50 to 55 points. I think if they go over 55 points, just our offense, I don't know if we can keep pace with them at that if they get to about 60.
And that's going to be a tough task for the Bears. That's one thing that everyone in the media has been, touting about Skyview is their ability on the offensive end. One thing that isn't spectacular about this team is their defense. They will give up some points. It's whether or not you can hold them down on the defensive end. So Skyview averages just under 69 points a game compared to the Bears, who are 10 lower than that. They average 59.5. So, again, Skyview shoots a high percentage from the field. The Bears, so far this season, are shooting about 7 percentage points lower than Skyview. They shoot at about 44% from the field as a team. The Bears shoot it a little bit better from the three-point line, and I think that's going to be the key to tonight's game is if the Bears can't get something established down low with Marble and Ritter, Brown, whoever it is down in the paint, the Bears are going to have to find a way to knock down three-point shots. And one thing that was positive for the Bears in last game is Kyber Jensen all of a sudden throws in 3 shots from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, that's not something we've seen in his game so far this year, is the ability to shoot the three. I think if he adds that into his game and is able to produce on a consistent basis, I think it gives him a whole new dynamic. I mean, this is a kid who I have yet to see a defender that can match his first step and going to the hole. And I've talked to a few people about this, and it's almost like he's so quick with his hands when he goes up for a layup. He doesn't ever touch it with 2 hands. It's just one-handed little flip. And I've yet to see a defender that can keep pace with him doing that. So now all of a sudden, if you can start shooting a 3 where now a defender has to guard you at 2 different places, it just opens up his game so much more. But I've said this a few times. I think there's 2 people that you've got to get production from tonight for the Bears to be successful. One is Bridger Barfus. The other is Denver Reese. Denver Reese, he's kind of been quiet a little bit early through this season. We haven't seen as much from him. But I think you've got to have between him and Marble, I think both of them got to score 10 points tonight, at least, if not more. And that's including the production you're going to get out of Garrick Marble and the production you're going to get out of Kyber Jensen. So you've got to have those 2 guys step up.
We're going to take a short break. We're down to about a minute before tip-off here, before we get down to doing the national anthem and the lineups. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear Over Bears basketball.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back, Bears fans, inside Skyview High School. As we're now ready for the starting lineups for both teams, as we'll get the Bears first. Number 1 is Kyver Jensen. Number 11 in the starting lineup tonight for the Bears is Jace Roberts. Again, the lone senior for the Bears is Denver Reese, number 12. Braden Ritter will get the starting spot tonight, number 21, and then finishing out the starting 5 for the Bears is number 24, Garrig Marble. The Bears will be in their black uniforms tonight, trimmed in red and white, as they kill the lights here for the introduction of the home team Skyview Bobcats. Boy, fancy here, Josh. Lights out, video tribute. It's like a regular NBA game going here.
Geez, you had a barbershop quartet that sang the national anthem. My goodness.
What a way to kick off the first region game for both teams. Again, very important game for both teams tonight. Yes, it's early in region play, but it's very important to get that first win. Both teams are high in the rankings, and Skyview especially picked to win the region early on in the season. The Bears find themselves currently, they were picked to finish dead last in the region, but find themselves 7th or 8th in the RPI rankings for 4A. So, again, big game, early season matchup. Looks like they're still playing their video tribute here. No sound.
But okay, maybe not that fancy. There's no sound going on.
There's no sound on the. Here we're going to get the starting lineups for the Bobcats. Number 1 is Tanner Davis. He averages 15.5 points per game. He's a junior at 6'4". Number 5 is a senior at 6'5", Carter Davis. Number 33 is Hayden Howell. He's a 6'1" senior. Number 40, also playing great so far on the early season for the Bobcats is Logan Deal. He averages 15.8 points per game and almost 8 rebounds a game. He's a 6'6 senior. And number 45 is Brooks Rigby, a 6'5 senior. So in a very experienced lineup, Josh, for Skyview. 4 seniors, 1 junior in the lineup.
Yeah, and that being, them being seniors, that leadership, that's why they're picked within it being a state championship at the end of the year. So, this is a good team. I'm going to continue to say it throughout the night. This is a very good Skyview team we're going up against here.
All right, we're just about ready for tip-off. Both teams are out on the floor. Skyview will be in their home whites, trimmed in baby blue. The Bears will be going left to right on the dial, and Skyview from right to left. The ball's up, tip controlled by Skyview. Howell will control for the Bobcats. Throws into Deal, down to Tanner Davis. That was a quick 2. He had the post with Kyver Jensen on him, and he spins up and lays it in for 2. Skyview's going to come out in a full court press on the Bears. They'll get it into the front court to Jace Roberts. Over to Ritter on the right wing. Swing it back up top, Denver Reese. Now over to the left side, it's Marble. He'll hand off to Kyver Jensen. Coming off his best 2 games as a Bear, 35 points or 34 and 25 in his last 2 games. Nothing doing here for the Bears. They're out above the 3-point line, still swinging around. They're trying to get it into Gehrig in the post, but fronted nicely by Howell. Nothing doing now. Denver Reese has it. Shot clock winding down, and it runs out. He got the pass into Marble, but that'll be a shot clock violation on the Bears.
Instantly, Trent, you can see what Skyview's trying to do with Kyver Jensen. They're trying to force him to stay out. Don't let him get to the lane.
2-0 early lead for the Bobcats. It's Davis all the way to the basket again. He misses the layup. Rebounded on the backside by Skyview, Logan Deal. And then it's knocked out of bounds, but it's off Skyview. The Bears will be coming back the other way. Jace Roberts will trigger the inbound. Again, Skyview extends their defense full court. Denver Reese throws it down the left side to Ritter. He stays behind the timeline. Now he'll hand to Kyver across half court. He's met by Howell. He'll throw it over to Jace Roberts in the corner. Carter Davis has him. Roberts gets baseline all the way under the basket. Oh, put it up. He doesn't see that he had the layup. Kicked it out to Denver Reese for a 3, and that's short off the rim. Gehrig Marble on the offensive rebound, and the Bears will reset. Kyver signals to his teammates. He looks to go off the dribble, gets to the free throw line, left spin all the way under the basket, tries to go up. And the ref says you hit him on the arm on the way up, and Kyver will shoot 2. Kyver Jensen at the free throw line. First free throw is up, and that's long. Bounces off the back of the rim and the backboard. .6:20 to go in the first quarter. Skyview with the 2-0 lead. Second free throw, that's up and good. So Kyver gets the Bears on the board. It's 2-1. Into the front court comes Skyview. It's Tanner Davis. He'll hand to Carter Davis. Gets into the post. Now has to kick it back out to Tanner. Tanner now drives to the basket on Jace Roberts, and he's a little slow to react, and he'll bump him with the body and pick up the foul. It's apparent that Tanner Davis is great with the ball. He's going to be able to penetrate and try and get into the paint. It's going to be important for the Bears to stop penetration tonight. Now it's Carter Davis up top. He takes Jace Roberts, kicks it over to the right wing. Now they'll bring it back out to Carter Davis again. He gets into the post. He's met by Marble. Straight up, and it's blocked. And Gehrig will get the rebound, and out of frustration, Carter Davis fouls Gehrig on the board. Great defense there by Marble that kept his arm straight up and was able to get the stop for the Bears. Gives Skyview a chance to set their full court press. It's been effective here as the Bears have not been able to get anything in transition and really have been deep into the shot clock on multiple possessions. Now they do get it into the front court. Kyver has it. Nothing doing. He's guarded by Howell. Now over in the corner. Now they'll swing it up top to Roberts. Roberts looks to Marble. He's out above the 3-point line. Reese cuts through. Now he throws it up top to Ritter. Really nothing doing here for the Bears. Shot clock running down again. It's at 4. Marble now throws into Ritter. He's got to go quick. Turnaround jump shot. Rattles around the rim, and that comes off. Another poor possession for the Bears. Now Tanner Davis on the other end. Throws it over to Carter. He'll take a lefty 3 from way out on the wing, and just like that, Skyview's got a 5-1 lead. Carter Davis hits the first 3 for Skyview on their first attempt. Denver Reese has it on the other end, gets into the post, and throws a pass right at the feet of Braden Ritter on the back cut, and that goes out of bounds. Turnover. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. 5-1 Bobcats. Tanner Davis again to the front court. He averages 15.5 points a game. He'll throw to the left wing. Now Skyview will run dribble handoffs above the 3-point line. They've just handed it off for the 4th time. Now they get it to the left wing, throw it into the post to Brooks Rigby, and it goes off of his hands and hits the out-of-bounds line. Turnover coming the other way.
The defense has been extremely good so far. It's just offensively, we look stagnant, not moving, not getting ourselves in a good position shot clock-wise.
And here's the Bears struggling to get it across half court. They got to go. Now they finally do. Almost another turnover there from the pressure defense from Skyview. Kyver Jensen has it above the 3-point line. Gets a half screen from Denver Reese. They're still not sure what they're doing. Now Kyver has the lane to the basket. Lays it up and in. It's good. Blocking foul on number 40, Logan Deal. Boy, that was a mistake on the defense. Kyver hasn't seen an opening that big in a long time.
Good quick move, good first step, easy layup.
And the foul on Deal, that'll be important for the Bears. If you could get Deal or Davis in foul trouble. And Deal is coming out of the game. I don't know if that was his. They have 2 fouls on their team. I don't know, maybe they're both on Deal. Free throw by Jensen is up and good, so Logan Deal is out of the game, 16-point per game scorer. Here's Tanner Davis with the ball across the timeline for the Bobcats, and again, the Bears slow to react on his drive, and Kyver Jensen this time picks up the foul, and that's the 3rd team foul. Or, excuse me, the 2nd team foul on the Bears. Olsen and Barfus now check in for the Bears. Ritter and Reese will come out. Ball fake by Davis, gets all the way to the basket and lays it up and in. I don't think you want to fall for a ball fake that far out above the 3-point line. Again, full court pressure by Skyview. It's beat this time by the Bears. Beautifully goes in, and Jace Roberts catches the pass for an easy layup. Beautifully done by the Bears. 7-6 Bobcats, 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Tanner Davis again for Skyview. He looks to square up Olsen this time, gets past him all the way to the basket, and the shot comes short off the rim on the bank shot. He tries to steal it from Roberts coming the other way. Now Marble has it, left corner 3-pointer. Ooh, just a little strong off the back iron, and here comes Skyview. They'll call a timeout as their coach wants to talk it over. Got a good one early, 7 for the Bobcats, 6 for the Bears, 3:24 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear over Bears basketball.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corners in.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Quick timeout there for the Bobcats as they're ready to inbound, and the Bears break from their bench. It's Kyver Jensen, Garrick Marble, Owen Olsen, Jace Roberts, and Bridger Barfus, the 5 for the Bears.
I do like the quick change that Coach Shaw did, bringing in 2 other guards, getting the 2 big guys out. Ritter did not look comfortable on the full court press.
Quick 3 on the left wing by Tanner Davis, and it's good as the Bears kind of just stayed stuck behind the screen, and he pulls up for an easy 3. That gives the Bobcats a 10-6 lead. They put on their pressure defense and get a deflection out of bounds on the attempt from the Bears to get the ball inbounds.
I know Tanner Davis makes that, but you're comfortable with him shooting that. Let him shoot that shot.
Bears inbound now as the Bobcats back out of their pressure. Kyver brings it to the front court. 10-6 Bobcats, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bridger Barfus now makes a move. He gets to the high post, back cut by Roberts. Ooh, he mishandled the ball. He had a layup. He kicks it back out. They'll swing it around. Barfus will take a three. Oh, hits the front rim, bounces up off the backboard, and comes down to the Bobcats. Off and running is Carter Davis. Throws it over to Howell, who gets in the paint, throws it back to Carter Davis. Lefty three is up and good. So we talked about the Bobcats not shooting it great from the three-point line, and I think they're 3 for 3 early going here in the first quarter. They now have a 7-point lead at 13-6. Bears again trying to break the full court pressure. They do. Roberts has it at the middle of the three-point line, gets it over to Marble, now into the post to Kiver. He'll now dribble out top of the three-point line. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Marble now on the right wing, up top Roberts. Marble will come to set the screen. Roberts will use it. He gets all the way to the basket, finds Kiver over in the corner for a wide open three, and that's a little long off the back rim. Beautiful offense there by the Bears, but the shot won't go down. Carter Davis the other way. Ooh, looked like a travel by Howell on his move to the basket, and they'll throw it into the post, deflected out of bounds by the Bears. It'll be Skyview's ball under their own basket. Skyview inbounds on the left wing. Now they'll swing it back around to the top. Tanner Davis has it. Ooh, Olin Olsen ran through the screen. Set by Kendrick Terrell. And they'll get Olsen with the foul trying to run through the screen. Carter Davis will inbound under the basket. He throws it into Rigby. Back to Carter Davis. He'll set his feet for another three on the wing. This one he misses. Owen Olsen rebounds, comes the other way for the Bears. He'll now get to the high post, looks for a back cut from Roberts, not there. Now Barfus back cuts, and he has to throw it back out to him above the three-point line. Bears will reset. 1:30 to go, 13-6. Bobcats here in the first quarter. They get it over to Owen Olsen. He shoots a good percentage from the three-point line, and that one comes off the rim. So the Bears cold from beyond the arc early here in this game. Off and running is Tanner Davis on the fast break, and he lays it up over Kiver Jensen on the fast break. 15-6 Bobcats. Bears have got to get going on the offensive end. They break the pressure this time, get it to Marble. 12-foot jump shot, and that misses everything. An air ball. Bobcats come back again. Tanner Davis on the left wing. Throws it up top to Terrell. Terrell gives it back to Tanner Davis. Terrell now swings it around top. That's a three up by Hayden Howell. Wow, the Bobcats are on fire. He puts that one down, and all of a sudden the Bears find themselves down 12, 18-6. Jace Roberts gives it over to Barfus. They break the pressure. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Bears need to bucket here desperately. Olsen has it. Roberts now in the left corner. He looks to make a move. Now he's trying to throw it into Marble in the post. He's got position. They can't get it to him. Up top, Olsen. Lob inside to Marble. Strong move goes up, and to meet him on the backside is Carter Davis with the rejection. Boy, nothing coming easy for the Bears, Josh.
No, Skyview playing a very tenacious defense, attacking us in our weaknesses on offense. Right now we're just kind of getting outplayed by Skyview really in every facet of the game.
Everything difficult for the Bears on the offensive end, and when they have gotten good looks, they just have not been able to knock them in. And here's the inbound thrown way out to Roberts. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. He gets all the way to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, and scores. There, the defense didn't rotate to help, and Roberts gets an easy two. It's now 18-8 Skyview. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Cody Hilliard is checked in, handles up top. He's pressured, and that's knocked away and stolen by Jace Roberts. Turns around and finds Kiver. He'll lay it up with the left hand and score. Beautiful 4-0 run by the Bears to end the first quarter. Skyview inbounds it. The buzzer sounds. Boy, that was much needed for the Bears. They closed the gap to 18-10. Bobcats by 8. We'll take the break here at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Bear Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
whether it's before or after the football game. Make sure to stop in to Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. We have all the Coke and Pepsi products you need. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Start of the second quarter. Bears find themselves down 8, 18-10. Bears have the ball to start the second quarter. They get it to Owen Olson, top of the key, three-point line. He penetrates, kicks over to Barfus. He fakes the three, won't take it. They'll swing it back up top to Roberts. Roberts now looks inside to Marble. He's working in the post. Nothing doing. Swing it back around to Jensen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bears got to go. Kyver looks to isolate. He'll wait for a screen from Marble. Now backs up again. 3-2. Gets to the free throw line. Shoots the jump shot. Rolls around the rim and off. Rebound. Bobcats coming the other way. Carter Davis tries to bounce it to Kendrick Terrell. It's knocked out of bounds by Bridger Barfus.
Bears just getting too late in the shot clock. We got to get the offense going a lot sooner. Can't get it started with less than 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
We really haven't seen that much from the Bears this season. The shot clock has not been an issue. Terrell now has it for the Bobcats. They throw it to the left corner. Another stutter step travel by Hilliard. Not called. They'll swing it around to Tanner Davis, who will take the three. That comes out and rebounded by Olson. And Skyview still putting the pressure on. Now they'll back out. Olson, hard left-handed dribble, gets into the high post. Has to throw it across court to Kyver Jensen, and there's Carter Davis to reach out with his long arms and steal the pass. He goes back the other way, gets all the way into the post, goes up, but good defense by Roberts, and the shot is missed. Almost stolen again by Carter Davis. Now it's Marble on the right wing. Sets a screen for Barfus. He'll stop and pop for three. That looks short. It is. Rebound by the Bobcats. Davis to the front court, passes over to Tanner Davis. He gets all the way to 5 feet and pulls up and shoots, and that luckily rolls off for the Bears. Rebound by Marble. He looks gassed. Jace Roberts now has it into the front court for the Bears. There's Marble in the post. They get it to him. Unable to make the catch. It's knocked out of bounds by number 23, Seth Chambers.
So if you're the Bears, Trent, don't panic, because Skyview just shot out of their mind in the first half. I mean, they were 80% from three. They went 4 for 5. They're 70% from two. They're going to cool off like they have so far, and you shot 36%. So you got some shots are going to start dropping. Don't panic. You're still very much in this game.
Still 18-10 Bobcats. Denver Reese gets into the post and now has to kick it back out to Barfus. He takes a glance at the shot clock, swings it over to Brown. Brown looks for someone to hand off to. 10 now again on the shot clock. Denver Reese gets to the free throw line, backs his way down, tries to hit Owen Olson on a back cut, was nowhere near being open, and that ball is knocked off of Olson's hands and out of bounds.
I don't know if Denver Reese and Heath Brown are the two you want handling the ball with less than 5 seconds left on the shot clock. I would assume you want Owen Olson or Kyver Jansen to have the ball in their hands at that point.
Yeah, again, the offense for the Bears has not been great. They still only find themselves down 8. Skyview works the ball around the perimeter. It's Hayden Howell. He'll look for a screen. Gets it. Now they'll pass it back to Brooks Rigby. Throws it over to Carter Davis for three. The lefty three is missed this time. Backside rebound, though, by Chambers. He's double-teamed. Kicks it back to Carter Davis for another lefty three. Boy, he's not afraid to shoot it. He'll miss that one. Rebound by Barfus. Long pass out to Kyver on the fast break. I had to hold my breath for a second to make sure he was going to get it. He does. Lays it up and in for 2, and the Bears are now down 18-12.
Just keep chipping away. Keep chipping away.
Skyview now on the other end. The Bears have picked up their defensive intensity on the perimeter. Denver East gets beat baseline. Now they'll kick it over into the left corner for a wide open three as the Bears had to rotate, and that's Cole Hilliard knocking it down for the Bobcats.
There was a lot of arm movement on that shot, Trent.
Yes,
a lot of arm movement.
He had all day to shoot it, and it was a good thing. Kyver Jensen now for the Bears. 4:40 to go in the first half. Bears down 9, 21-12. Kyver has it free throw line, gets knocked away. He picks it back up, looks to make a move, now has to kick it out to Barfus. He'll take catch and shoot three from the left corner. It's down. Bridger Barfus. 21-15 Bobcats. Carter Davis now to the front court for the Bobcats. Tanner Davis out of the game, so is Logan Deal. They're their top two scorers. Left wing three is up quickly by Hayden Howell, and that's missed. Boy, I didn't think Skyview was going to shoot this many threes. They are, and they're starting to come back to life just a little bit. Or come back to earth, I should say. Owen Olson gets it to the front court, and Coach Shaw says, give me a timeout. Let's draw something up here and try and cut into this lead. It's 21 for the Bobcats, 15 for the Bears. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear over Bears basketball.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at Castelite.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender.
Welcome back, Bears fans. 4:04 to go in the second quarter. The Bears have the ball. They inbound to Kyver Jensen. They find themselves down 6 points, 21-15. Bridger Barfus has it on the right wing, guarded by Howell. Now over in the corner to Kyver, who beats Rigby baseline, hands it to Barfus. Wasn't ready to shoot. He's 2 feet from the basket, has to kick it back out to Olson. Bears down to 7 on the shot clock here. Barfus throws it up top to Kyver. Catch and shoot three from way deep, and that bounces off the backboard, hits the rim, and it's rebounded by the Bobcats.
You cannot do that coming out of a timeout.
Yeah,
that cannot be the play you run out of a timeout.
Bad possession by the Bears. Here's the Bobcats on the other end. They get it over to Howell. Another catch and shoot three is up, and this one rattles around and out. Boy, they're content to shoot it out above the three-point line tonight.
Well, they're doing exactly what we told them they needed to do, shoot it outside, and their shooting percentages come down a ton.
It's keeping the Bears in the game. Oh, my. A lazy pass by Barfus is easily picked off, and off to the races goes number 23, Seth Chambers, for an easy two. That cannot happen in a game like this. Kyver now the other way. He'll look to set up the offense. Again, the Bears struggling to get early offense tonight. Owen Olson on the right wing swings it over in the corner to Brown. He's pressured there by Rigby. Still nothing doing. He throws it into Denver Reese. That's almost tipped away. Reese gets all the way to about 5 feet, makes a pump fake, goes up for the right-handed layup, and it's too strong, comes off the rim. Here comes Carter Davis. Now he'll throw it over to Howell. Howell back to Carter Davis. Ooh, it's deflected by Kyver, and now it's picked up by Brown. Back to Kyver. He doesn't have anything going as it was 1-on-3 on the fast break, and he'll slow it down. 2:23 to go in the first half. 23 for the Bobcats, 15 for the Bears. Kyver gets to the free throw line extended right side. They'll swing it back out. Denver Reese will take a deep three, and that rattles around and out. Again, the Bears unable to do any damage here with Tanner Davis and Logan Deal on the bench. Now Tanner Davis is back in, as I mentioned. And he hits the left wing three on the semi-fast break for the Bobcats. Now back to an 11-point lead, 26-15. Olson gets to the free throw line in the high post. Now has to throw it out to Brown. Now into Denver Reese. On the block, he'll take a few dribbles to the middle of the lane, shoot a fadeaway 12-foot jumper, and that's short. Skyview is off and running, but their outlet pass is stolen by Owen Olson. Here come the Bears. Let's get something early here in the shot clock. Kyver gets to the free throw line, trying to make something happen. Throws it over to Olson. He gets all the way to the basket, gets caught underneath, tries to reverse his shot, and he'll be fouled on the shot attempt. 2 shots for Owen Olson. Well, I don't know, Josh. The Bears are kind of in a danger zone right here. You've been hanging around. Don't let them blow it open.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you've had opportunities to close this game into within 3 multiple possessions, and yet you just have not been able to put the ball in the hole. You miss a free throw right there, which is easy bucket. Got to be able to close this gap a little bit. You've had every opportunity. You know, we talked about Denver Reese. He needed to kind of step up and score some points. He's 0 for 4, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point line. So Bears got to find a little bit of offense here. And that's not going to do it. It should go 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
2 misses from the line by the Bears, and here's Tanner Davis into the front court for the Bobcats. 1:20 to go in the first half. Davis left-handed dribble into the post, back out to Carter Davis. He has not been shy tonight. Turns and looks at the student section as he buries the 3 with a wry smile, and the Bobcats now up 14, 29-15. They get it down to Ritter in the post. He tries to make his move to the middle. He's cut off by Carter Davis. Now to Denver Reese. He tries to drive. That's deflected out of his hands and stolen away by Carter Davis. All the way to the basket. Denver Reese comes back the other way out of frustration and fouls him. They don't call it because the officials were a little slow to get down the court. It's knocked out of bounds. Skyview ball. Kendrick Terrell will inbound for the Bobcats. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. They'll throw it out to Tanner Davis. Over to Howell. Howell looks inside to Kendrick. Over to Rigby for a 3, and that's missed. Rebounded by Jace Roberts. 40 seconds to go in the first half. He throws a pass cross court. Boy, that's just not there. As Skyview is playing the passing lanes, it's deflected out of bounds by Brooks Rigby.
Skyview looks and feels like they're 2 steps ahead of us right now.
It's like they're reading the eyes of the Bears, and they're just kind of sitting back, baiting them to throw that cross-court pass, and then they're deflecting it or picking it off. 30 seconds to go in the half. Jace Roberts gets below the 3-point line, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Now he has to turn around and shoot the ball from 10 feet. And that won't go down. Just uncomfortable shots here for the Bears. They're just not sure what to do, so they're putting it up at the basket. 13 seconds to go. Tanner Davis is going to hold for the last shot. He's met by Jace Roberts. Need a stop here if you're the Bears. Now he'll get all the way past Roberts and lay it in with the right hand as Olsen was late on the rotation, and the inbound pass is stolen away from Olsen by number 33, Howell, and he luckily misses the wide-open layup.
Yeah, that was not a pretty half. You got Coach Shaw down here who is reaming the ref up and down. I'm not really sure what for. I understand you're frustrated, but you're also down by 16 points in a game, in a first half that, I'll be honest, that was not pretty at all. Skyview just outplayed us on every facet of that game there. Yeah, that was a rough first half. We got to make some adjustments and come out of the second half and be a completely different team there.
So Skyview is going to go into halftime with a 31-15 lead over the Bears. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for our Academy Mortgage halftime show. You're listening to Bear for Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Centrum Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Centrum Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Welcome back, Bears fans. This is the Academy Mortgage halftime show. First-time homebuyer, veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremonton. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Joining us now on the halftime show is Greg Madsen, who hosts the community show. Greg, before we talk about the show, what are some of your thoughts here in the first half from the Bears and the Bobcats?
I'll tell you what, the Skyview team is everything that everybody had heard and everything that was advertised. They are long, they are tall, they are super athletic, and right now their three-point shooting has been the difference. That's a killer right now.
Yeah, one thing we hadn't seen from the Bobcats this season is the ability to shoot the three-pointer at a high percentage, and so far that's been the killer for the Bears. What is it? You host the community show on Mondays at 7 o'clock. What do we have coming up this week on the community show?
So we're every Monday, 6 p.m.
6 o'clock.
And we'll be at Mike Knorr Plumbing this week. We always have a community guest that we have at 6 p.m. This week it's the new Tremont and Garland police chief. They've got another new one again. And so we'll be talking to Chief Cordova. And then we'll have athletics. We have typically trying to remember this week. Gosh, that's pressure on me. I don't know. I can't remember. We got a lesser sport, if you will, and then we talk to Coach Shaw with basketball. But it's always fun because we talk volleyball, we talk soccer, we talk cross country, whatever. It's not always football or not always basketball, and so it's fun to get those coaches on with those players and talk about it. So you can catch it live on the radio, 104.9 FM. You can catch it live on Facebook, and then, of course, there's a couple other ways through the Ranch app and online. But it's always fun. It's great to do this. I've been doing this 30 years. I've been covering Bear athletics, Bear High School for 30 years. I'm covering kids, grandkids now.
Yes.
That I covered back in '94, and so it's really fun to do that.
Well, the one thing I like about your show, Greg, is the opportunity for people in the community to understand what's going on. If you're one of those that's like, hey, I wish there was more to do in Tremont, and I wish I knew what was going on. This is a great opportunity. I know at the first of the show, you usually go through what's happening in the community that week or that month.
Yeah, I try to gather as much information as I can. A lot of it comes from social. A lot of it comes from tips from people that tell me what's happening. And, we just talk about it real quick at the beginning of the show. But that's one of the things I didn't want to turn it into a newscast, but I wanted to let people know what's happening in the Valley and just a quick snippets of it, and then we get right into the community guest of it.
So, back to the game, Greg. If you had to make an adjustment, if you're Coach Shaw, what are you telling your team at halftime?
Oh man, I don't know. I heard Coach Ryan Sorensen on the bench there about 2 minutes to go in the half. He says, we guard the three, right? We guard the three. He was a little frustrated with the kids not extending out to go get to the three-point line to take some of those shots away. Obviously, with Skyview's height, with those guys, 4 guys at 6'5" or whatever they are, you go start extending out to the three to get those shots covered up. All of a sudden, you got one-on-ones underneath and size disadvantages. So, you got to pick your poison. Are you going to extend and guard the three, or are you going to stay tight and hope they shoot 20%?
I was the guy that was hoping they'd stay tight and shoot 20%. Maybe the percentages will come back in the second half.
Well, Skyview is the team in the region. They were preseason #1. They're ranked #2 in the state. You're watching them now. It's 31-15. Okay, we get it. They're a good team, but Bear River's got to match that intensity, and they've got to figure out ways to cut those shots off.
We appreciate Greg Madsen joining us here at halftime between the Bears and the Bobcats. It's 31 for Skyview, 15 for the Bears. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with Josh Tyre, who's been keeping the stats for us. It's not a pretty picture, Josh, but I hope you'll paint it in a positive light when we get back. You've been listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, Bears fans, inside Skyview High School as the Bears matching up against the #1 preseason ranked team in the region, the Bobcats. And currently ranked, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 in the state 4A rankings, and they're proving why they are that high in the rankings tonight as they've come out and been able to really put pressure on the Bears with their transition game. Carter Davis and Tanner Davis both being able to get into the lane really at will, and then they've been able to kick out, and tonight so far been able to shoot the three, not as well as they did in the first quarter, but shoot it well enough to hold a 16-point lead, Josh.
Yeah, they've come out and played extremely well. I mean, you got to give them a ton of credit. This game, they understand how big this game is for them, just as we understand how big it is for us. And they've come out, and did something that, I'll be honest, they haven't done all year, and that's shoot the three ball. This team was a team that Skyview was shooting 31% from the three going into this game. They're shooting like 53%. They're shooting better from three than they are from two, so which is not what they were doing at all. And I'll be honest, if you're Coach Shaw, yes, you're down by 16 points, but there's some things that you can still make a run at these guys. I mean, if they come out and they shoot 50% from three in the second half, you tip your hat to Skyview and you say, hey, you guys played a great game tonight. But I anticipate that's going to cool off. It started to cool off in the second half. The big thing I think the Bears need to do, you got to get Garrick Marble involved. I mean, he took two field goals in the first half, both of them were the first quarter, and then really didn't touch the ball at all in the second quarter. You've got to get him involved, and I think Kyber Jensen's got to be more aggressive. He has got to start penetrating. There's shots open for the Bears, and some of those are going to start falling. I mean, you shot 30% from the field, only 11% from three. Law of averages, that's going to pick up. But the play that I've seen that I think the Bears can really exploit is somebody going, kind of driving to the middle, and Skyview's bottom two defenders are collapsing up on you, and you've got guys open in the corners. Start sticking Richard Barfus and Owen Olsen in those corners and start kicking it. Let them start shooting threes, and I think that's going to open it up. Once they start hitting, those defenders have to be honest. They have to step out, and then Kyber Jensen can drive the lane and get easy layups like he knows how to do. So you still got a chance. Chip away at this lead, and you got a chance to get back in it.
Yeah, I thought there was a few times there in that first half that the Bears were able to do that, to penetrate and collapse Skyview's defense. We just were unable to knock down the open shots in the corner, which was a little surprising for me. I thought the Bears would shoot a little better from the perimeter. Give credit to Skyview. They're also doing something in this game we haven't seen a lot of yet on the season, and that's hold teams down on the defensive end. They'll give up some points, and right now they're on pace to let the Bears score 30 points.
Yeah.
That's beyond impressive. I get the Bears have looked a little shell-shocked in the first half, but if the Bears can come out here in the second half and find a way to get on a few little runs, we might see a completely different game here in the second.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, I think you're very much in this game. You're down by 16 points. Cut it down to 8 going into the fourth quarter. If you're within 8, you can make a run and make that up, no problem. One thing that I'll say Skyview is doing that I don't think the Bears have seen is not necessarily the full court pressure, because their pressure is it's a very intense pressure, but they're forcing our guards to stay extremely out. I mean, we've taken 2 threes that have been from half court tonight, which is something that Bear River usually does to other teams. So it's kind of a reversed role. But again, I'll go back to this. Kyber Jensen can take these kids off with the first step. So if I'm Coach Shaw, tell him, take him, go.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily wait for a screen. Just get the ball and go, and you can take them and force somebody to collapse on you, kick it out. Really I think the Bears have got to put the pressure back on them and really offensively take it to Skyview. I realize if you miss shots, you miss shots. Some nights it's just not your night, but take it to them. Force them to make make some changes defensively on you.
Yeah. You're listening to the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremont. And call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. We're going to take another short break. We're about 3 minutes from getting things started here in the second half. You're listening to Bearver Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Whether it's before or after the football game, make sure to stop in to Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. We have all the Coke and Pepsi products you need. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremont is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We're 1 minute before getting things started in the third quarter. The Bears find themselves down 31-15. Extremely poor shooting performance from the Bears in the first half. They're actually holding Skyview under their season average. They're on pace for 62. They score about 70 points a game. But the Bears, we've seen, this is a shaky start, to say the least. They came out a little shell-shocked, which surprised me after their last two games. They seem to have a lot of confidence. Skyview's not known for their great defense, but it's looked really good so far in the first half. I think what it comes down to, Josh, like you said, is just Skyview right now came more ready to play than the Bears, and it showed. So we're, 20, 25 seconds from getting things rolling here in the third quarter. One thing that's interesting to note is Logan Deal, who is their leading scorer on the season at 15.8 points per game, Josh, has scored 0. I don't know if that's, again, it's been Carter Davis and Tanner Davis from the three-point line, but Deal has 0. Is that a good thing, or is it now it's scary? What if he gets going in the second half?
Yeah, it's something that you're going to have to watch and really kind of focus on. But again, like I said at halftime, you're not out of this game by any means. Cut the lead down to 8 going into the fourth quarter, and you've got a chance. But you've got to come out and you've got to set the precedent on this opening 2-3 possessions. And really, to use a fighting term, come out and punch Skyview in the mouth and say, look, we ain't going away, so let's finish this game strong. So let's see what we can do here in the second half.
Skyview has the ball to start the third period. It's Tanner Davis on the left wing. Swing it over to Carter Davis. He's been good tonight. He'll look to shoot the three. Now he'll fake out of it, get into the high post. They'll swing it around to the left side. Marble overplays the offensive player in the post, but luckily misses the shot. Ball's tipped around and grabbed by Carter Davis. Now underneath, they lose Deal. Marble's there to meet him. Good defense. Missed. Deal gets it right back and scores. So like we said, Logan Deal was 0 points in the first half. He gets the first bucket here in the third quarter. 33-15 Skyview, and on the other end trying to feed it into the post. It's picked off and stolen away by Howell, and here comes the Bobcats on the other end. They'll dribble handoff above the three-point line. They like to run this little handoff until they see an opening, and then they'll take it. Tanner Davis, beautiful behind the back dribble around Denver Reese. Easy layup into the paint, and it's now a 20-point lead, 35-15. That was smooth and easy for Tanner Davis. Bears on the other end. They're moving it around the perimeter. It's now Denver Reese on the left wing up top to Braden Ritter. They'll back way off of him. Marble's unable to get the ball in the post. They'll throw it way across court to Kiver. He'll reset. Looks to take Tanner Davis off the dribble. Good defense by Davis. Now it's Denver Reese. He gets a screen and takes a deep three, and that's short. Rebounded by Ritter. He'll go back up, miss the bank shot, and rebounded by Deal. Carter Davis on the outlet. He'll push a little bit of transition and go all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup is blocked, but they'll say Ritter, or either Ritter or Reese comes over and picks up the foul. Denver Reese is the one that picks up the foul. The Bobcats have scored the first 4 here in the quarter. They're looking to add to it as Carter Davis goes to the free throw line. First shot is up, and that rattles off. .6:23 to go in the first quarter. 35-15. Bears still have not scored here in the third quarter. Not the start we were hoping to see from them. Second free throw is up and good by Carter Davis. They will put the pressure defense on the Bears again. Trapped is Kyver Jensen. That's deflected by Tanner Davis. Denver Reese is now on the floor, and Coach Shaw has to yell for a timeout. Bears really couldn't afford to give up another easy basket there. It's 36-15 Skyview, 6:16 to go. We'll take the timeout here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Centrum Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Centrum Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay.
Bears will inbound as they were unable to get the ball into the front court. They'll have to inbound in the back court, which allows Skyview to get into their pressure again. Now Kiver has it. Skyview will back out. Kiver, left-handed dribble, directs traffic, wants a screen from Roberts. Now he gets one from Marble. Nothing doing in the post, swings it around to Ritter. Ritter now makes his move to the high post. Not sure where he was going. He took 2 steps, jumped into the air, came down out of the air, and that's a travel. Like you mentioned, Josh, in the first half, Ritter has not looked comfortable at all.
No, and it's literally no short to him. He's just not the guy that you want at the top of the key handling the ball. I mean, I would rather Garrick Marble be at the top handling the ball in that situation than Ritter.
You don't want Ritter feeling like he has to make a play off the dribble. The pass on the other end goes off of Braden Ritter's head.
Attaboy.
Way to use your head, and it's grabbed by Jace Roberts. I'm not sure what the call was. They must have called a foul on Skyview on the deflection.
I believe it was on Davis, the C. Davis.
Carter Davis.
Yeah, Carter Davis.
Bears still yet to score. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Kyver Jensen has it. He has not been able to get much going offensively. Well, no one has on the Bears. Looks to take Deal off the dribble. Now they have Marble in the post. He looks to make a move back the middle. They'll come and triple team him. They find Kyver underneath. Beautifully done. Like you mentioned, Josh, they'll collapse the defense, and if you can find the open guy, you'll get an easy look. Now the Bears get a stop on the other end as Howell tries to make his move. That's deflected, and Kyver's off and running. Hands back to Olsen. Now back to Kyver. He'll go into the paint again. Tries to bounce back to Marble. Deflected. Kyver grabs it back and hands to Garrick, and he scores. Little 4-0 run here by the Bears to cut the lead to 36-19. 5 minutes even to go here in the third quarter. Davis throws it over to Howell. Howell has it to Rigby. No, now they throw it into Rigby. That was Deal, and that's deflected and stolen by Kyver. He's pushing the pressure again, and he forces a foul. There's a little bit of life from the Bears. That's Brooks Rigby on the foul.
And where's the life coming from, Trent? We talked about it. Kyver Jensen's got to get going. His energy's got to pick up, and he's got to start penetrating, start making some things happen like he did in the last 2 games for us.
Kiver now has it as he works slowly above the three-point line. He'll get a screen from Marble, won't use it. Now they'll screen again, still won't use it. He sets up the defense. Back cut by Jace Roberts. He fumbles the pass slightly, but on the reach-in by Skyview, they'll pick up the foul. That's Hayden Howell.
But I like this offense, penetrating a lot more, trying to get your cutters. This is more Bear of our offense right now.
Roberts will inbound. He'll throw it in to Kiver, gets in the post, leans in for the layup and scores. He was trying to draw the foul, but he'll make the layup. 6-0 run by the Bears. They've cut the lead to 15. Tanner Davis has it above the three-point line. Kiver meets him and bumps him on the drive. We'll take that foul. The Bears have struggled more on the perimeter defense in this game than we've seen all season. Just been a step to a half step slow. Inbound right corner three is quickly up by Howell. Wow, beautiful shot. He makes it with a defender in his face. Back to an 18-point lead, 39-21, 4:08 to go in the third. Kiver on the other end for the Bears. Gets a screen from Marble. He'll drive hard to the basket, take the layup, and it's blocked by Tanner Davis, and the ball comes down on Kiver as he's standing out of bounds. Skyview will come the other way with an 18-point lead. I've been really impressed with Tanner Davis, his ability to just kind of be slow and smooth and then turn it on when he wants to get to the basket. He'll get a screen this time from Rigby. Swing it over to Deal, who's been quiet. Catch and shoot again by Howell. This time is short off the rim, rebounded by Bridger Barfus. Looked like he was fouled. They'll let it go. Bridger drives all the way down, kicks out to Robert, back to Olsen, set his feet for three. Long. Boy, Bears have not been able to hit the open three tonight. Skyview now in a semi-fast break. They'll throw it over on the right wing to Davis. Up top, Carter Davis fakes the three. Drives in, and Olsen cuts him off. He spins back to the middle and throws up the shot, and that's short. Better defense on that end by the Bears on that possession. Now Bridger Barfus has it. He looks to set up Rigby. He'll back it out between his legs. Still nothing doing here for the Bears. Still nothing doing. Now they get a screen way out above the three-point line. Back to Marble. Swing it over to Olsen. Corner to Kiver. Makes a quick move. Baseline. Oh, go up. Lost control of the dribble. Now he's double-teamed. Trapped on the baseline. 5-4, and they steal it away. Still there by Howell. Up to Rigby. They'll throw it over to Carter Davis. All the way to the basket. Right-hand layup. Oh, it rolls off the rim, and it's deflected out of Roberts' hands. And Carter Davis finds the ball and lays it up and in. Boy, what a break by the Bears. Just mishandled basketballs. When the ball's in our hands, it's like there's butter on it or something. We'll take a short break as the Bears have called another timeout. They're down 41-21.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50. With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Back inside Skyview High School, the Bobcats find themselves up by 20 points, 41-21. I think at this point, Josh, for the Bears, it's just find some confidence. Really show that you can play with these guys. You haven't shot the ball really worth a darn in this whole game. Let's find some momentum, get some confidence.
Yep, I agree.
2:32 to go. Bears have it on their end. They're going right to left on your dial. They get it in the high post to Marble. Looks for back cuts. Now he looks to make his move. There's the first 12-foot jumper we've seen from Garrigan this game, and it's up and it's good. That's more like it. 41-23 Skyview. Davis now throws it over on the left wing. Checking in for the Bobcats is Hilliard. He'll swing it over to Terrell. Back to Tanner Davis. Kicks it over to Howell. He shot the three pretty good tonight. He airballs that one, and Bridger Barfus on the backside rebound. He's off to the races. Oh, we got an easy two if we take care of it, and he tries to throw it cross court. It's stolen by Davis. Down court. Foul committed by Roberts to prevent the easy layup by Kendrick Terrell. There's another one of those passes, Josh, where you're off fast break 3-on-1, and we
turn the ball over. We throw the ball to the one guy, the one defender that's down there. So,
man, just little plays like that have really prevented the Bears from getting any kind of momentum. 18-point lead for the Bobcats. They inbound, get it in the post to Logan Deal, who's really done nothing in this game. And he makes his first move to the left hand and goes up and scores. And that makes the lead 20 again at 43-23. Kiver has it on the right wing. 1:36 to go here in the third quarter. They get it into the post to Garrick Marble. Make your move to the middle. He does. Turns and shoots over Deal. Way flat, but Garrick fights for the ball, and it goes to Olsen. Back to Jace Roberts. He's been hesitant to shoot out there. He had a three, didn't take it. Now Bridger Barfus. Screen from Marble. Barfus left-hand dribble all the way to the baseline. Now comes back out around. Cutters Kiver. The pass is deflected again. Just forcing the ball. And the ball is then kicked out of bounds by Kiver as the Skyview defender was trying to make the pass. Just everything's out of sync right now for the Bears. You can see it in their body language. They're frustrated. Bears will try and put on a little bit of pressure here as they extend their defense. Skyview throws it cross court a few times. Now inside to Rigby. Throws it way up top, and that's deflected by Kiver. And, of course, right back to Skyview. Inside to Davis. Backside rebound by Rigby. No one's there to get him, and he scores on the second attempt. 22-point lead. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 45-23. Olsen throws it on the left wing to Roberts. Looks inside to Marble. Roberts gets free throw line extended left side. Kicks it back to Olsen. Olsen takes a left-handed dribble all the way into the paint. Nowhere to go. Back up top, Kiver. 14 to go on the shot clock. 29 seconds to go in the game. Kiver, right wing, looks into Marble. Got him if he wants him. Nothing doing. Picked up his dribble up top to Olsen. 3 on the shot. 2. Roberts has to put it up. Doesn't even realize it, and he tries to passes it. It's deflected and stolen. Here comes Tanner Davis on the other end. They look like they'll hold for the last shot. 45-23 Bobcats. Oh, beautiful crossover move all the way to the basket, but great defense by Garrick Marble as he blocks Davis's shot out of bounds. They'll inbound with 3.8 to go on the clock. They'll lob it in. They get it to number 14. He turns, throws a shot up over Bridger Barfus. That's missed, and on the rebound, the game clock expires. And we're ready to go into the fourth quarter as the Bears were unable to gain any ground. They lost 6 points, and they find themselves down 22 points, 45-23 Skyview. You're listening to Bear over Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
8 minutes to go in this game as the Bobcats find themselves in total control of this one, 45-23. Josh, the Bears are averaging under 7.5 points per quarter so far in this contest. Really surprising for me. I thought the Bears would be able to score the ball a lot better than they have.
Yeah, no, Skyview's defense has been a lot better than we anticipated it was going to be, and they are definitely proving why they are considered the best, if not one of the two best teams in 4A.
Bears will get the ball to start the quarter. They swing it around to Barfus. He'll take a catch-and-shoot three, and it's good. Bridger Barfus with a great start for the Bears here in the fourth quarter. He knocks down the three. Good play there by the Bears. Get a good, quick shot. Barfus extends his defense now on Skyview. It's Carter Davis, throws it into Tanner Davis. The ball's deflected. Instead of going after it, he complains to the official, but he'll get the steal back. I think the official was going to give him that makeup call. And so Bridger Barfus gets called for the foul on the rebound, and he gets bumped here after the play and falls down to try and get a call. Officials, I think, have just kind of turned their back on this play.
Well, there was some stuff there that, you know, Bridger Barfus definitely grabbed Tanner Davis's ankle. I get that, and I'd be frustrated too. Where the play devolves is where you let Carter Davis then come in and chest bump Bridger Barfus. At that point, that's when the ref steps in and says, "Hey, whoa, we're done with this." That's, the ref let that divulge themselves.
Yeah.
But in all reality, you probably can call a flagrant 1 or 2 on Bridger Barfus on that play for grabbing the kid's ankle as he tries to go up for a shot.
It's just kind of indicative of how this game has gone. The Bears get a stop, and on the backside rebound, somehow Skyview ends up with the ball on a deflection, and then after the play stuff, it's just snowballing.
Oh, yeah, and that's what it is, and you can see it on the Bears' faces. They're frustrated. I mean, Tanner Davis misses a layup, turns around, complains for at least 2 seconds.
Didn't go after the ball.
No, did not go after the ball. Turns around, complains for 2 seconds to the ref, then turns back around, and the ball ends up back in his hands, and he makes a layup. I mean, it is kind of what the night is. But here's the thing. If you're Coach Shaw, he didn't go in the huddle there. He was talking to the refs, but I think you got to go in and tell your players, hey, keep your composure through the rest of this game. We don't need this divulging into somebody getting hurt or this game getting out of control.
So Davis was fouled on the play, and he'll now shoot the free throws. 45-26, Bears down 19, make it 20 as he makes the first free throw. 46-26, 7:32 to go in the game. Again, I think for the Bears, it's just a matter of settling in here, find some confidence for the next time we meet the Bobcats in Memorial Gymnasium. Barfus on the rebound. Good strong board there by Barfus on the missed free throw. And the Bears will come back the other way. Kyver Jensen, left to right dribble. Goes to the right wing. Cutting through is Reese. Now they'll get it to Marble in the high post. He'll turn and shoot, and he'll make the jump shot. Easy does it for Garrick Marble on the free throw line extended jumper. 46-28, 18-point game. Tanner Davis breaks the defense again, kicks it out on the right wing. That's number 12. He'll throw it back to Tanner Davis on the right corner. He has Denver Reese on him, gets all the way to the baseline, spin back to the middle, throw up the layup. It's missed. Tapped out by Reese, grabbed by Logan Dill. Left, spins back to the middle of the floor and puts the layup up and in. We've seen him make 3 plays like that. I think that's his 6th point on similar moves in the post. Bears back the other way. They'll throw it over to Denver Reese. Now across court to Kyver Jensen. 48-28, Skyview by 20. Reese throws it in the left corner to Olsen. Now inside to Marble. Oh, he had a move to go up easy for the shot. No call. Spins to the middle, shoots the shot as the defender's on the ground, and it misses everything. And here comes Skyview the other way. It's Carter Davis this time. Step back 3. Missed. Bridger Barfus on the long rebound, and he's off and running. They'll throw it back to Denver Reese, and the Bears will reset the offense. 6:10 to go, 48-28 Skyview. Now inside to Gehrig. Oh, wow. Carter Davis comes in and fouls him hard on trying to get the steal. Carter Davis looks like one of those players, Josh, that you get Skyview maybe down and in a pinch. He looks like someone that could lose his cool in a hurry and really hurt your team.
2 games ago, who was it that we played that, I can't even remember the team we played.
Dowdy, I believe, was
Dowdy,
like that.
That's who he reminds me of.
Yep. I mean, he's got some swagger. You can tell he's confident, he's cocky, but you get him in the right situation, I think he could really hurt your team. Kyver Jensen now gets into the paint for the Bears, spins back to the middle, left-handed layup is unfortunately missed, and the Bobcats are off and going the other way. Carter Davis now gets another wide-open 3 on the right side, and this time he hits it. And there's that swagger as he turns to the student section. It's now 51-28. Bobcats. Olsen the other way for the Bears. Up top, Bridger Barfus. Over to Reese. Into the corner to Kyver. They'll look into Marble. Nothing doing. He's got him if he wants him. He waits too long, and Deal just comes around Marble as he didn't put forth enough effort to keep him sealed. And they'll steal it. They'll go the other way. It's Rigby underneath the basket. Marble fouls him out of frustration. And now Deal goes after Marble, and he'll push back. And again, the officials just turn their eyes. Boy, they've got some work to do to keep this game under control. As Marble's frustrated, Logan Deal went after him after the hard foul.
Yeah, but again, that's not. I'd do the same thing if I'm Garrick Marble. Deal comes from the three-point line to out of bounds to get into Marble's face. You don't get in my face. You're up by 25 points. I don't need you getting in my face at this point either. So, but again, the refs have got to take control of that, or it's going to divulge.
It's just interesting how the officials are almost like they don't want to look. They're just like, hey, let's hope no one does anything stupid. The free throw is up and good. The second one is missed. Rebounded by Barfus. Free throw was made by Brooks Rigby. Barfus now looks to make his move on the left side. He'll throw it up top to Jace Roberts. He looks to take Rigby off the dribble, throws it over to Olsen. Should have shot the three. Now they reset. Roberts has it in the right corner, gets baseline, go up and make the layup. He goes up, looks like he might have been fouled. No call on the rebound, Carter Davis. He'll hand it to Rigby, and they'll reset. Front court with Howell, 52-28, Skyview. It's been all Bobcats from start to finish. Rigby now hands it back to Howell, over on the corner to Carter Davis, throws it into Deal. He catches it, lets the defense clear as Roberts came on the backside, and he lays it up and in. 54-28, Kyver Jensen the other way. He's fouled on the way up and can't get the layup to go, but he'll shoot two. 54-28, 26-point lead for Skyview. 4:28 to go in the game. Kyver will shoot two. First free throw is up. It's good. Been tough sledding for Kyver in this game. (13 points on the night. Second free throw is good. Kind of a quiet 14. I mean, he's got half of our points. 30 for the Bears, 54 for the Bobcats. Skyview now the other way. Pass deflected by Bridger Barfus from Carter Davis. It'll be out of bounds. Skyview will inbound. Carter Davis to inbound. He throws it up top. That's almost deflected by Olsen, but grabbed by Rigby. Now Carter Davis, lefty dribble. Over on the wing to Howell. He'll lob it into Deal. This time it is tipped away by Ritter and grabbed on the backside defense by Owen Olsen. He puts the ball high in the air. And again, Logan Deal getting after it as Olsen tried to reach in there. They're going to call the foul on Logan Deal on the play. The extracurricular stuff after turns into nothing. And the Bears will inbound.
If you're the Bears, set a goal for yourself. Hey, we want to cut this down to a 15-point game. You know, that should be our goal. The next 4 minutes, outplay Skyview.
4 minutes to go. Olsen has it on the right wing. He looks into Ritter in the post. He's got it with Deal on his back. Ritter will work to the middle. Here comes the double team by Carter Davis. Ritter works back to the other side as he goes away from the double team, and he goes up and scores. Back on the other end, Ritter now battles with Deal. I like the aggressiveness here from Ritter. He's like, I've seen you bang a few of my guys. It's coming back at you. Carter Davis.
You're not going to move Ritter. I know that.
No. Now Kyver Jensen puts the pressure defense on Howell, and they get Kyver for a touch foul.
That was a kind of random call.
Yes, it was. Great word to use, random. Hey, I haven't blown my whistle in a while. Here's one.
Yep. Fill the quota. Fill the quota.
Skyview will inbound. That's number 22, William Schumann, who's checked into the game. Tanner Davis throws it across court to Howell. Catch and shoot three is up and good. 57-32, 25-point lead for the Bobcats. Olsen the other way. He sets up Carter Davis, now throws to Bridger Barfus in the right wing. Didn't take the three. Now he's hassled by Howell as he deflects it. Bridger has it. Oh, here's an...
Oh, boy.
Wanted to blow a second one. It's been a minute.
Wow.
2 touch fouls in a row. This one on Skyview.
And I'm 100% for Bear River, but wow.
Maybe this is the attempt to get
Trent, I think
it
would have been a harder foul if I touched you in the booth. Goodness gracious.
Hey, that puts Skyview over the limit. Bridger Barfus is going to go to the line and shoot the bonus, 1-1. The student section still giving him some hassle over his flop to try and get a technical foul called on Skyview. Barfus' first free throw rattles around and in. Got one more. Braden, hang in there. He's off to the races on the other end.
He getting ready to go bang. That's what he's getting ready to do.
He's ready to go body someone else up. Barfus made the first. He gets one more. Free throws up. And it's too hard off the rim. Rebound by Howell. Howell comes to the front court. Tanner Davis has it on the left wing. The Bears are trapping the corners. Let's see if they can get a few turnovers here. Howell now throws it back to Davis, picked up by Kyver. Davis gets all the way in, throws a beautiful pass down to Logan Deal, who missed the wide open layup. That's the easiest shot he'll have all season. Rebound strongly by Ritter. Here comes Bridger Barfus. Bridger's been aggressive here with the ball in the second half, but unable to get anything from it. He's picked up now by Deal. They throw it into Ritter. He's got the little guy on him. Got to go quick. Turns middle, comes back baseline, throws it up top to Brown. He doesn't take the shot. He dribbles in, throws up the 8-foot fadeaway shot, and that's not his shot. It's missed badly. Rebound by Skyview. They'll take a timeout. We'll take it here on 104.9 The Ranch as the Bears find themselves down by 20. I'm having a hard time adding it up, Josh.
24? 24. A lot.
We'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
2:29 to go in the game. Skyview up big here on their home court. They've been as advertised and better in this game as they've shot the ball from three. They've been able to score in the post here in the second half with Deal, who hasn't had to do much. It's really been the perimeter game for Skyview and their defense. Granted, the Bears have played poorly on the offensive end. They've missed a lot of easy shots. They have not helped themselves out at all. And here, Skyview turns the ball over on an attempted drive to the basket by number 23, Seth Chambers. He loses control and goes out of bounds. Bears come back the other way. Kyver Jensen still out there with Jace Roberts, Garrick Marble, Denver Reese, and Heath Brown. Jace Roberts gets all the way into the paint. Back cut by Kyver Jensen, and that's just the night the Bears have had as he missed the wide open layup. When you get out of rhythm, sometimes the easy ones just don't even go down. Skyview back the other way, trapped by Denver Reese. Now they throw it out to Tanner Davis. Boy, Tanner Davis just has not come out of the game since early in this one. And he makes it all the way into the paint and bounces it over to number 14, Kendrick Terrell, and he goes up for the two-handed jam. 59-33 Skyview. Roberts breaks the paint, and they double team him, and that'll be a foul on number 22, Will Schumann, who has checked in, 6'3" senior. Boy, they got a lot of seniors. They got seniors that don't even play on this roster.
Yeah, a very veteran team, Skyview, but it shows. I mean, it shows how they play. It shows how they move the ball together. I mean, great chemistry for this team. You tell these kids have played together for a long time. And
yeah.
Looks like Coach Shaw's going to empty his bench here for the next minute and a half.
Roberts' free throw is missed on the 1-and-1. Chambers rebounds. He'll kick it over to number 12, Hilliard. Hilliard now throws it back to Chambers. Chambers over to number 14. He got one dunk. He's going up for a second one, and that time comes up short on the dunk attempt. Kyver on the rebound. He's off to the races. Left to right dribble. Has the defense chasing. Kicks over to Denver Reese for a three. And finally, one goes down for the Bears. A little too late. 59-36. Here's a steal by Kyver on the inbound play, and he goes up for the basket and scores. And the foul. Cole Hilliard will pick up the foul, the 5'11" senior who's come in here in the fourth quarter. He'll get the blocking foul, and Kyver will go to the line for a chance to complete the three-point play. The Bears will clear their bench here. Mason Sorensen comes in, Tyden Jones, Cash Avery, will be out there with Heath Brown and Kyver Jensen, who will check out at the next whistle. This is actually going to get Kyver up around his season average if he makes this, and I believe he has 17 points. So he gets his, but that was about it for the Bears tonight. They will allow the substitution as Brody Miller will come in for Kyver. As both teams have removed all their starters from the game, it'll be the reserves the last minute and 8 here. Bears will still extend their defense here, try and create a few turnovers. Cross-court pass to Terrell, who has one dunk in this game, tried a second one a minute ago. Skyview does turn it over as they throw the ball around the court. It's dribbled off their foot, and Brody Miller the other way, and he throws it away. Deflected, and then on the move the other way. Oh my goodness, now the reserves are going to go at it. Skyview's initiated most of these little scuffles here as Cash Avery simply reached in and fouled him on the fast break attempt, and then Kendrick Terrell started jawing at him.
Oh, and now Mom's going to come talk to him.
Just settle him down. This is interesting for Skyview here. I don't know if their emotions are just hyped up because of the game tonight, but if you're their coach, like, guys, we're up by 20, and we're having a hard time keeping our cool.
Yeah, that is something to pay attention to. I mean, well, I'll say this. Tells you something going into the next game.
Yeah. So the free throw was missed by Terrell. I don't know if this is just a case that they're at home and their student sections are revving them up and they want them to, oh boy, to be up by 20 and kind of have these mental head case issues. I'd hate to see what happened if they got in a close game. Maybe they won't be in a close game.
Well, they sure don't look like it if they play like they did tonight. There can not be very many of those.
Heath Brown's at the other end for the 1-and-1, and the first free throw is up and good. It's actually the double bonus as Skyview is over the limit. 59-40, Skyview by 19. Second free throw by Brown, that's up, and that's too hard. Mason Sorensen battles for the rebound, but it's grabbed by Skyview. Skyview now breaks the pressure. They get it into the front court. 38 seconds to go in the game. Bears still playing hard, these reserves that have come in. They'll trap all over the floor, trying to pick up a steal. The Bears do get a steal on the deflection. Everyone's on the floor. It's grabbed by Brody Miller. We got a jump ball. Hey, no one bumped into each other. No one tried to.
Oh, I give Skyview's coach credit. He did sub Terrell out after that.
Yeah. Again, just unnecessary. But here Skyview has it on the jump, and they throw it over to the cheerleaders. They wanted to see if they could knock down a shot out there.
Hey, the way Skyview's been shooting, they might have.
Ball's out of bounds. The Bears will have it. We got 25.7 to go in the game. Skyview's going to pick up the win and go to 1-0 in region play. The Bears will drop to 0-1 in region. Cash Avery throws it over to Brody Miller. There's 19 to go. Miller looks to make a move into the paint. Nothing doing. He's cut off. He's now trapped. And they'll call Skyview on the reach-in foul. With 14.9 to go in this game. Again, this will be a tough loss for the Bears. But a good learning opportunity to say, hey, this is where we're trying to get. And if we want to compete with teams like Skyview in our region and in the tournament, we've got to make some adjustments. We've got to play better. Miller makes the first free throw. Brody Miller makes the second free throw. 59-42 as the Bears have cut into this lead a little bit. But all this happening with the game already decided. Bears still trapping all over the floor. Skyview's just trying to throw it around the perimeter. It's deflected into the backcourt, and the time's going to expire. 59 for Skyview, 42 for our Bears. It wasn't pretty. We'll come back and talk about it on the postgame show, and we'll wrap this one up. It's going to be 59-42 Skyview. They go to 1-0 in region play. The Bears go to 0-1 in region play. The Bears will drop to 9-4 on the season. Skyview goes to 11-2. We'll be back for the postgame show, which will be sponsored by Gem Electric. Rest easy with JM Electric. John Miller's a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. We'll take a short break and be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113 Equal Housing Lender.
Whether it's before or after the football game, make sure to stop in to Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. We have all the Coke and Pepsi products you need. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed into your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Welcome back, Bears fans. This game is finished as Skyview picks up the win 59-42 over our Bear River Bears. The Bobcats were, as advertised, extremely athletic, great ball handlers. They did some things different in this game than I was expecting. I expected Skyview to really try and dominate us in the post. But what they did was completely different. They came out and was able to shoot the ball extremely well from the perimeter, knock down a bunch of threes. And they came out and was able to really stifle the Bears on the defensive end. Is, again, something we haven't seen a lot from Skyview. We knew they were good. We knew they were capable of winning a lot of games. But they showed us tonight they can also do other things. Shoot the ball from the perimeter and play extremely good defense, holding the Bears to 42 points. And really, it was less than that. The Bears scored 9 or 10 points there in the final minutes that were garbage time minutes, I would say. So huge win here for Skyview. The Bears are going to have to rebound and come with their game ready to play next Tuesday at Ridgeline. It doesn't get any easier for the Bears, as Ridgeline will be another tough matchup. Josh, wrapping this one up, I don't even really know what to ask you.
It was one of those games, definitely. And here's going to be the question for the Bears. This is going to be what you're going into it. Good teams can take a beating and respond and play better in the next game. That's kind of a characteristic of a good team. You have an opportunity to do that against Ridgeline because, I'll be honest, Ridgeline's a good basketball team too. I think they're picked to finish second in our region. They've got a lot of talented players on their team, so it's not going to be, you're not going to walk in there and just walk away to win. You're going to have to show up to play. And it's going to, this is going to be a test. I mean, hey, how are you going to respond? One of the big things that the Bears have got to make an adjustment with is the offense looked out of sync tonight. Kyber Jensen does get 17 points, which, he's proven he's kind of really become our go-to scorer. I mean, he's averaging right around 16 now a game. But outside of that, there really was no offensive production from anybody. And in all reality, nobody really looked comfortable all night long. That's the big thing. Like, we were taking shots that I haven't seen guys take all year. Just not very comfortable. got to find a way to get the offense. And they did that a little more in the fourth quarter. I wish we would have gone into Garrick Marble a lot more in the first half than we, second half we did that, and he scored a few buckets off of that. So I wish we would have done that a little bit more. But, this is one of those that you find out the characteristic of a team. You find out if they got a little bit of fight in them. And it's going to be interesting to see coming into Ridgeline next Tuesday.
You're listening to the JEM Electric postgame show, Rest Easy with JEM Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. Josh, you mentioned Kyver scoring 17 points and how, the team really just looked uncomfortable. Yes, he scored 17, but really he missed some shots tonight that are easy makes for him. We're talking he probably scores 25 points if he's a little more comfortable in the offense, and some of those shots we're not trying to rush him. And I think that's just said for everyone tonight, that some of those wide open threes that we got in the first half, even if we make 2 or 3 of those in the first half, you're going in with a little different feeling. We seem to be a step slow on defense. Our hands seem to be a step slow on really hanging on to the basketball. You could look at every aspect of that game and say, boy, we were just sluggish.
Yeah.
We weren't ready to meet the challenge
We were
tonight.
1 or 2 steps behind Skyview all night long, offensively, defensively, in the passing lanes, shutting them off from getting in the passing lanes, closing out on three-point shooters. And here's the thing, Skyview, you tip their hat. I mean, I'm not taking anything away because they played a phenomenal game. They did something that they haven't done all year. They shot 52% from 3, which,
yeah,
I mean, you got to tip your hat to that because they hadn't shot above 31% all year long. I mean, that's their average, and they hadn't shot above that. So tip their hat to them because they came out with a game plan, and they executed it, and they did well with that. They ended up shooting about 46%, I believe, from the field. So, they did play a good game. And you did what you needed to do defensively, I think. I mean, you held them to right around 59 points. You didn't let them get to their season average, but offensively, worst offensive production game for us this year, 33% from the field. And like I say, just a lot of players uncomfortable, and we can make those adjustments and get better. But
Coach Shaw's trying to join us here. We'll get him up here. He's going to go around to the other door here. But, yeah, I expect the Bears to make some adjustments. I really expect them to come out Tuesday against Ridgeline and play much better than we did here tonight. This group, you can tell, with the way they fought out there tonight, that they want to win. They want to play their best basketball, and we'll hope that we see that on Tuesday. Let's get Coach Shaw in here if we can. Don't slip off of there. You'll be gone forever. All right, we got him settled in here. Coach, welcome. Disappointing outcome to that game. I mean, we knew Skyview was good. We knew a lot of things about them. I thought they did some things different than I expected from them tonight. But what was your overall assessment of the game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I was just telling the guys in the locker room, it's not a secret that's a great basketball team.
Yeah.
I think we can play with that team. When you play great basketball teams, though, you can't have average stretches. You got to be good all the time. And so, I thought we came out strong. Kind of a lull there in the second quarter, and then a little bit somewhere there in the third. And when you play good teams and you have 2-minute stretches of average minutes, they're going to push a 10-point lead to 20, 20-point lead to 30. You got to be good through the whole game. And there's moments where we were really good. We can hang our hat and be like, hey, you know what? We proved some things there. We just got to take care of the other moments there. And, this is tough. This is a tough place to play. A really good basketball team. I'm really proud of the fight we showed. I don't know. I'm competitive. I do hate to lose. But, man, I'm Let's see how we bounce back tomorrow at practice.
Yeah, I thought there were stretches in that game that you guys got some really good looks. Just unfortunately, early in that first half, few corner threes didn't go down. We had some good looks around the basket. Just a little bit out of sync. I won't say that you guys weren't ready to play. It just seemed like we were maybe a step slow here, a step slow on a pass into the lane that gets deflected. same from your end, or you see something different?
Yeah, I don't know. And at some point in the second half, I just said, hey, it felt like just stop thinking so much. Like I just felt like we were trying to process too much. Like, I feel like we just reacted in the past, and just played off of defenses. And I feel like today we were just maybe thinking too much, and then it was making us a little bit slow in our decisions. And again, I wouldn't say that we weren't ready to play. I don't think that was the case. I think that, maybe we just, we're thinking too much about their length and their athleticism and trying to, be super cautious, which is, some of that might land on me. Like, taking care of the basketball was an emphasis today. And I thought we did well coming out, but through stretches we didn't. But, I think sometimes maybe they were thinking, like, we do not want to turn the ball over here, so I'm not going to make this pass or that,
or be a little late on it.
And it led to us being late or hesitant, which actually probably leads to more turnovers, really. And so, I don't know. I think I learned today I need to just kind of let these guys continue to be aggressive like they have been. And, I don't know. Some of that probably is going to land on me for sure. And, the way I did prepare them for this one.
Coach, the one thing that surprised me in this game with Skyview is I figured we would be able to score the ball a little bit better than we did, but we haven't seen Skyview's percentage from the three-point line is down around 31%, and they shot it at 53% today. Was your guys' game plan coming in, hey, let's try and keep Deal down, which you did pretty good, but, man, it seemed like their percentage just never came back down.
No, that was not our plan, and I actually am kind of laughing at 53%. I thought they hit all of them.
It seemed like it.
Golly, we did a lot of closing out with our hands down, like things we work on, we didn't do right, and so I don't know, no, our plan was not necessarily, hey, let's force them to shoot. Now we did, again, I got to point a lot of fingers at myself here as a coach, because we did have an emphasis on taking care of dribble penetration and maybe emphasizing that a little too much. We left some space on the three-point line that we usually don't leave, and they do have great shooters, and it's one of those things. A couple of those guys get going, they're going. They can hit some shots, and they got going early, and credit to them for stepping up and knocking those things down.
Coach, I expect your guys to rebound well against Ridgeline next week. Two tough road openers for you guys in the region. Ridgeline obviously picked to do well in region play. But, again, I'm probably with you. I expect your guys to bounce back and play well on the road, and really coming away with a split on these two games to open the year would be great.
Yeah, no, and I was telling the kids in the locker room, they have some goals and some ambitions of things they want to accomplish in the region. And I told them, hey, I would be shocked if any team went 10-0 in this region.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going 10-0. As good as this Skyview group is, I just think the region is too good. I say you come back Tuesday, you fight, and you find a way to get one there, you're back where you want to be. These kids have always been resilient that way. I'll tell you right now what I know about these kids. The best practice we'll have all year is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be tough, and those kids are going to fight, and they're going to battle, and they're going to come motivated, because that's just how these kids are, and I love that about them. And so, you hate to lose, but play on Tuesday, so you can't sit and sulk, and you got to be ready to go. You got to turn around, get the guys ready, and start putting a game plan together for a really good Ridgeline team.
Well, I know I'll be excited to get these guys back at Memorial Gymnasium and have another shot at them later in the season, but I'm also excited to see how you guys respond on Tuesday. We'll get a split on this trip and go back feeling good, and again, I'm with you. This is going to be a fun region play this year for the Bears, and I still think you guys are going to do great. So, good job, Coach. Well,
thank you.
Take it in next week.
like I said, I'm proud of the guys. Stinks to lose, but let's get everyone back. Let's get ready to go on Tuesday.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you Tuesday. Appreciate it. All right, Bears fans, you've just listened to Coach Shaw on the JEM Electric postgame show. We're going to wrap it up right now so we can get things closed up and head out of here. But just a reminder, our next game is going to be Tuesday, January 17th at Ridgeline. Again, 7 o'clock tip time. We'll try and be live at 6:45. That game will be live streamed audio and video as we will be on the road. So we'll have video at CashValleyDaily.com. Hopefully those of you who had the live stream going tonight had no issues. Not sure what was going on the radio. They've had some issues on the radio side, but again, you can find us now with audio only on MaxPreps.com. If you want to go there whenever the radio's down or issues with the app, you can find us at MaxPreps.com as well for audio only. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast tonight, Josh. Always fun to be here with you doing a game. We'll flush this one and move on to the next one.
Yeah, you bet. Got to get ready for the next one. Again, I think Coach Shaw made some good points. I do think this is a team that will come out and be ready to go next week in against Ridgeline. It's going to be a tough game, and we'll be ready to go for it, looking for at least to finish the second half of the year. It's going to be fun.
So Skyview picks up the win. First game of region. They move to 1-0 on the region. They get the win 59-42, 17-point victory over the Bears. We'll be at it at 6:45, 15 minutes before tip time next Tuesday at Ridgeline as the Bears move to their second game in the region on the road before we get back home for some more region games. Thanks for joining us. You've been listening to Bear for Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from...
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.